Okay, so we're playing. Lectrr asks if I'm going to show the video if I win. Yes, sir, I will. Right. This gentleman, Dr. Lectrr, plays a lot of hands, will always call my raises, and will do a lot of crazy stuff. He's also very aggressive, and he's not afraid to call without anything. So in this situation, I would almost always bet it, but he will call, and then he will take it away from me. So at this point, I have to fold. I don't really like it too much, but I played heads up with Lectrr twice. Once in Atlanta at the meetup, where he basically floated and took pots away, and then I got frustrated and lost. And then we played once on a Monday night heads up tournament where well, I can't remember that one too much. But I'm gonna value bet and hope he doesn't raise, because that would not be exciting for me. He called. I'm going to very quickly see what he had, because that's important to me here. He folded a pair of twos. So yes, he's going to call me down with anything. And it's going to be very tricky for me, because what I want to do, what I'm happiest doing, is taking away the pot when there's lots of dead money. As you can see right here, this is the kind of stuff that Lectrr will do. The pot is 40 and he bets 80 into it, and I'm just not going to call there. I'm going to pretend like I'm thinking about it though. Earlier tonight, he had top pair and a good kicker. Earlier tonight in the Chip Talk tournament, he did something that I'm going to hope to catch him doing. He made a huge raise on the flop with an overpair, with pair of queens on a safe-looking board, a jack-high board, jack 7-2 or jack 6-2, something like that. A huge over-raise. The pot is 100. Guy bet the pot. He raises it up to like 600 or something like that. And the result was he lost a ton of chips. So what Lectrr's going to do is he is going to, when he decides that his hand is good, he's going to bet so much that if he's wrong, I'm going to kill him. Now, this is a good situation for me, and my only worry here is that I do feel like he plays more cautiously with me than he does with others. But if he has an ace there, or something good, he could raise me and we could finish it right there. That didn't happen, and we'll move on. King high, I can call a raise, and I will. I generally don't like to donk bet. By which I mean leading out here after he raised pre-flop. It's just too dangerous. If he's got an ace, he's going to raise. But I can check all, because there's lots of cards that I like on the turn. Best of all, a jack or a spade, or the jack of spades. I'm going to call. If he doesn't have anything, I don't believe that he'll bet here. If he has something, I believe he will bet pretty big. So I feel like this is a pretty easy play on the turn. He bets half the pot. Which is enough. Which is plenty of enough. Sort of thought that he might bet more if he had the ace. He could have had something weird. But I believe I was beat. I'm going to make just a regular raise here, because I think he will call me. Make it a little smaller. I like to raise 2.5 times the big blind. I like to do that because I'm in position, and I think that I want to be able to catch bluffs on the later streets. It helps out a little bit. It saves me a little bit of money. Wow. See, this is where lectrr's strong, I think. This is where I have a difficult time. Reason being, if I raise here, and I'm dead, if he's got a queen, it's a very strong play, what he just did. And I'm going to call. And I'm going to fold on the turn if I need to, but I want him to know that I'll call him down. And I want him to know, if that was a check raise, a bluff check raise, that he needs to not do it anymore. That's enough. I can fold, but I want to make sure he knows that I'm not going to fold every time he raises me. However, I'm now in some trouble. He's gotten me nearly 2-1, and I don't really have the chips anymore to play around. So let's see what happens. I'm playing very passively against him right now, and that, just kind of sucks. I'm going to have to bet here, and I'm going to have to hope that he does not call, because I need some chips. Super. Super duper. 7-9 is a good hand. I don't like it if I have to show it down very often, but it can flop middle pair. Middle pair is pretty good. It can flop 2 pair against an ace, which is great. I could check here. I'm not going to, because this is a coordinated board. There's an ace on that board, and I can only pray to God that he has one. He did not. Bottom 2 pair, how you say, sucks, and so I don't really mess around with it. Now, I'm going to call a bet here, and then I'm going to make a decision on the turn. I have lots of good cards on the turn, and I have even more bad cards, of course. I will bet. lectrr will consider raising me, and then we'll see. Wow. I'll check call if he bets 100. But not 240.